What's good, people? It's George from MoreLife Studios, and I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been busy. We've been doing up the basement, the shop, into more of a usable space and a better looking space. So yeah, I'll put a clip on of how we started the screen printing room and how it ended. Yeah, so roll the clip. So as you can see, we've done a lot of upgrades to the equipment and the space in general. A lot of equipment's broke over the last few months, but yeah, it happens. So we've got some new equipment as well. So I did make this design all in Illustrator, and I'll pop a mock-up of how I want the print to look on the t-shirt before we go ahead with the print. I'll pop it up on screen here. So yeah, let's see how close we can get it to the t-shirt. I'm gonna be screen printing a 2-color t-shirt just for my brand and just so I can wear while I'm printing, so I don't get all my clothes covered in ink. And yeah, it's a good way to practice the screen printing. So I'll show you the transparencies that we're gonna be using as I've already printed them. So here's the transparencies. We're going to be doing a white base and then using a flattening screen so we can get like a smooth texture before we put our color on. So yeah, pretty simple. I'm hoping it goes well. So let's get to exposing the screens. We're going to be using a registration template so we can line it up before we put it on the press. But to be honest, my registration template's a bit off whack. I'm still in need of getting one, so we've just got to make do with this one at the minute, which it's not the worst. And I'm just going to put some tape onto the transparency film, and then we can put it onto the screen. And we can line it up the best we can. And just make sure all the tape's stuck down. And now let's do the second screen. So my exposure time is around 10 seconds. It usually works for me. So we'll go with the 10 seconds and see how it does. I'm also using an exposure calculator just so I can keep track of it. It's usually the same now, but I just like to keep in the habit of putting it in. So we'll do the white first. And then put our foam in. And let's expose for 10 seconds. And then we can pull the screen out, put it straight into the wash bay. And then just wet the screen both sides, just to let that emulsion loosen up. And that's the first screen. I'm pretty happy with the result. And that's the result of the second one. So let's get out the dark room and get them set up on the press. So I'm super happy of how the screens come out. We've got our white base and then we've got our colour. So yeah, let's get them on the press. And the good thing is we're hitting 7 on the exposure calculator. So we're doing something right. So let's get them on the press.
Something deep down in my soul should cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking down. Ooh, then the sheep, then you walk away from me, child. Ooh, so you see, I love you so much. Something deep down in my soul should cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking down. Ooh, something deep down in my soul should cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking down. Ooh, then you walk away from me, child.
So my registration marks are too wide so they don't fit on the platen. So I'm gonna have to mess about and just manually line it up, which shouldn't be too much of a hassle. And I'm also gonna put some silicone spray onto the flattening screen, just on the bottom, so it doesn't stick to the ink, so we can get like a nice smooth layer of white ink. And let's also put our extraction fan for our dryer and get that warmed up. So we're all hooked up. As you can see, the wires are a bit hectic. I could probably use an extension cord for the dryer, but we'll have to get that done in the future. So let's put the silicone spray onto the flattening screen. I'll just spray it onto some paper and just maybe just a little bit more to make sure. So we're going to be using a white base, so just regular FN white ink. I've added a bit of reducer so it's a bit more creamy to go into the screen. And we're going to be using this FN ink light blue, so let's get the ink stirred. So as you can see, we could probably move a tiny bit down with the blue, with the micro registration, but that's come out all right. So let's put it through the dryer. So maybe next time I could chalk the white base a bit, but I think I'm happy with that. I know it's over the top of the other one, but yeah, it came out real nice. So now let's get the good t-shirt on the press. I've tried to line it up the best I can. I probably should have chalked the white base by moving it in a couple of pixels, but it is what it is. We'll get it on the press and see how it looks. So this is how the t-shirt turned out. I'm pretty happy with it. The registration could be a bit better, but it's something that I need to work on. But yeah, the screen printing journey is definitely progressing. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, it's George from MoreLife Studios. Drop a comment down below if you rate the t-shirt and let me know how I did. It's George from MoreLife Studios. I'll catch you in the next one.